I look really happy right now because look what I just found. They're a little dirty, but they're clear enough to see through now. Too bad they're broken. They probably are my prescription. But I got plenty of pairs. But I got my chalk with me today. I kept forgetting it before. I was just too preoccupied mentally. But this morning, God and my spirit team woke me up with a song, as they sometimes do. And I woke up with the song lyrics from Tim McGraw's "It's Your Love." Specifically the lyrics, "I'm happy and free." So that's what we're going to be writing on the sidewalk today. Because we are breaking free from the chains of the past, chains of codependency, chains of limiting self-beliefs, my own self-built prison, basically. I'm breaking free today. Just in case there's somebody named Jessica watching this, Spirit's got your back. You got some encouragement here. It looks a little bit weird, but it says "Go Jess," and then it says Brooklyn OXOXXXOXO Jessica. So whoever you people are, you're loved. Okay, I'm very sweaty, but here we go again. Lost Mary. Maybe Mary Magdalene is one of my spirit guides. The soul that was her, maybe that's who's guiding me. I should ask. Okay, I'm getting ready to start my day and I don't have any makeup on right now. So I just wanted to real quick, give a closer look at my skin here. Because I got this peeling business happening from sun damage. And I also wanted to say that last night when I was tucking myself into bed, I have a mini fridge in my closet, and so that magnet that says "Yes Chef" I actually put on that refrigerator, and I looked over at it and I was like, oh. I heard the analogy that our spirit team are like the cooks in the kitchen for us. It was just a random analogy that I heard, and I was like, they were saying "Yes Chef" to me. I like that one video that I was encouraged to watch, that was the universe going "Your wish is my command," and it kept saying that over and over again, and that "your wish is my command" is the same thing as my spirit team going "Yes Chef." When I make an order, I'm placing an order to my spirit team and they're like "Yes Chef." I just thought that was really cute. And I keep getting the feeling that love is coming into my life. And the last time God was giving me this message, I was freaked out by it, because I'm I don't want my heart broken anymore. I'm good. I don't need this. But it turned out that I was falling in love with God and this story and my spirit team, and I'm getting that message. I was getting that message again, and so I finally was okay, I surrender, I give up, whatever it is, we'll be okay, we can do this one more time. But what I came to realize is that it is true and it is happening, but the love of my life is intended to be me. We're supposed to fall in love with ourselves and our life, and that's what's happening for me. So I just wanted to share that with you, that quick little update of, things just, they really don't, so often they don't look the way we expect, but they're even better than we expect. And the things that we're afraid of, the more we concentrate on that, the more we attract that to us. But the things that we're worried, that God has in store for us, are not necessarily a reflection of reality. Okay, I just pulled up to the apartment complex I'm going to look at. I'm like way early because it took me so much less time to get here than I was expecting. It was much easier drive than to the other place. But I think my spirit team is like, I don't know, just giving me a laugh here because I just pulled up to this sign that says dip, but it's upside down. So I was like, is it a hump then? And then I realized, what came into my mind immediately was thinking about how, in this new world that I'm in, like, there's the new world that I'm in and also the old world that I'm in, everything is backwards. Like, everything is opposite. Like this, like, for example, like the idea of this, like love bombing being like an explosion of like glitter of love everywhere, you know, like sprinkling the seeds of love everywhere, versus what it meant in the old world, which was like a love trap. And I don't know, I just was like thinking about how like it's the other, like the mirror, the other side. But I might get out and walk around this park for a little bit while I wait for my appointment. I just saw a chicken foot. If I come back this way, I'll film it. It had ants on it, but like a whole chicken foot. Like, I don't know what that means. Ooh, I just got this feeling of like, you know how they put like those little ankle bracelets on birds that they're like tracking and stuff? It just got like this, I chewed off my own foot to get free feeling. Like a little sacrifice for freedom. Interesting. The bathroom is locked. I don't know why. So I think I might see about finding another restroom. I saw a couple of days ago a video of somebody who seems to be on the same wavelength I am. They said something about smoothies and donuts, and I'm like, okay, am I stopping at a place? Like, when am I gonna do that? Because that's not something I usually do. But because I got here so early, I was looking for a bathroom, and the only thing that, like, the first thing that actually made sense to stop at was a Rainbow Donuts or whatever this is. Yeah, Rainbow Donuts. So I go in there and there's no bathroom, but I'm like, okay, I guess I'm getting a berry smoothie and a donut. And I come out to my car and I look, and across the street it says 51st. Like, there's, or 51st, big sign, and I, like, on a thing, and I was like, oh, area 51. It was an address, and there were two young ladies that came in there while I was in there. One of them was wearing Nightmare Before Christmas pajama pants, even though it is over 100. Ooh, my eye's twitching again. And the other one was wearing a Grinch, like the Grinch stole Christmas pants, PJ pants. Well, I'm like sweating buckets here, but man, there's something. I was supposed to stop there for something, or maybe not supposed to stop there, but this was already like going to happen. Wow, that person's going really fast. But like, this was like, me just being here doing this is in alignment with my highest path, my highest timeline. And just that confirmation, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Like, I wasn't necessarily supposed to meet anybody there, but it's just like I got that premonition that this is on my path, on my highest timeline, and there it is. So honestly, like, I left there feeling disappointed because it seems to be turning out that like everything seems to be like, not, maybe I shouldn't say everything, but there's a lot of false advertising for prices. Like, when you get there, it's not the price that is listed online, and I already had like anticipated, you know, it being that. And so like, I looked on that company's website, and their website was even like, their website was not the list, like the price that they quoted me. And like, when I was in the donut shop, I saw all this Buddhist stuff, and I saw like a little baby Buddha, and it really caught my eye. And like, on my way home, I'm like I'm just so hung up on like integrity and stuff. Like, it's so hard for me to want to do anything with other people whose integrity doesn't match mine, and unfortunately that limits me to interacting with not very many people. It's like, what the But I'm just like, on my way home, I'm just like praying, basically, like, show me, like, is this in the highest good? Is my ego getting in the way? Is that what's like ruining this, like, right now? Because like I don't know if this like is like the idea that I had in my head, maybe that's not what's in the highest good, and I can accept that, but I just need some guidance. And I had a car full of clothes, so I passed the Goodwill on my way home, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pull in and get rid of this baggage. And it was 9:09 when I got out of my car to go into that appointment, and so I'm like, okay, that's significant. And on my way home, like, I stopped at the Goodwill, and look at what I found after asking for guidance. Because like right before this, I was thinking, okay, those girls were wearing Nightmare Before Christmas and the Grinch pants, so it's like my ego is stealing my joy. My ego is stealing my joy. I was like, is that what's happening? And I get a prickly Santa. Prickly Santa. And then as I'm like contemplating on the way home, I'm like, because I don't really know what this means. Like, this could be good, this could be bad. Like, it could be like, a disguise. Like, it's something not so good disguised as a good thing. Like, I don't understand, like, it could be any way you think about it. And then, like, as I continued driving home, I kid you not, I passed it had to at least be 5 feet tall, like 4 feet wide. It was a gigantic, like, concrete or ceramic Buddha. Gigantic Buddha. I'm like, okay, I'm going home to meditate. And unfortunately, because it's so hot, like, I feel sick now after that ride home. Like, I got there way too early, and I was hot waiting in the car, and then I, like, kind of, like, a little bit of stress, and, like, I felt pressure in my eyes. Like, it rained last night, so there's, like, sinus pressure, and I just feel really, my body doesn't feel good. Like, I want to feel happy right now, but I don't know if like the reason that I'm not feeling happy is like because of my ego, or if it's because it's not the right place for me. But like, all the signs are like I'm getting so much synchronicity that it's like, what is the synchronicity telling me? Is it telling me to pay attention to my feelings, pay attention to my gut? Because my feelings are disappointment right now. And because, like, I don't know, we're not supposed to be like comparing things, but it's hard not to compare it to that first place that gave me such a feeling of happiness. Like, how can I replace that, like, that feeling? Ooh, that's part of the lesson. That feeling was not supposed to be attached to something outside of me. That feeling is supposed to come from within. And because so something unusual happened, like, when I reached out to this place, like, I think the owner was the one who I was actually in contact with, because when I got there was like a whole bunch of 3 different receptionists, and they're like, oh, who did you talk to? And they're like, oh, you must have talked to so-and-so, because we don't know who you are. And because of that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to respond, like, send a response email to the person I was talking to, who I think was the owner, and I'm going to make an offer. Like, I'm going to say, hey, I can pay cash for this apartment at the price that you listed on your website. Do you want to take that offer? And then we'll see what happens, because the person I was talking to has the ability to actually accept that offer. So I think that I might try that. Yeah, my mind is like, it's not this, it's not that, it's not this, like, this is, like, all these things don't match. And it's kind of a catch-22, because, like, when we're talking, I feel like there's a difference for me here, because all right, so it would be one thing if I was, like, actively, like, if my end goal was my dream place, then maybe it would be different. But maybe I'm losing sight of the big picture, because it wasn't my goal. It wasn't my goal to find like the perfect place. Like my goal was like this way bigger thing about like world peace and stuff. So like now I'm all hung up on this like, oh, this, it's like this tiny little part. It's not even like I'm like way too zoomed in here. I'm way too zoomed in. So when I got home and I threw my stuff down in my room, it was 10:10. And I was like, I need to meditate, you know? And being interrupted just now, like hearing my mom come out of her room, like it's not her fault, but like just because of the dynamics between us, the feeling in my body that I get when I hear the door opening, it's just like this sinking, like now I have to go back to not being me. Like now I'm not free anymore. I think I'm gonna meditate and I might fall asleep because I feel like awful right now. My body feels awful.